by himself. And as you can imagine, he was so lonely. So one day he made this decision. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to find a wild animal and I'm going to tame that wild animal and make it become my pet. And maybe then I won't be so lonely. The very next day, that farmer went out walking, and as he was walking around the countryside, he found this baby eagle that had fallen from its nest. So the farmer picked up that baby eagle, cradled it in his arms, and he remembered that promise that he had made to himself. So he took that baby eagle home, placed it in a pen with his chickens and his turkeys and his guinea fowl. And that baby eagle ate, and it grew, and it ate, and it grew, and it ate, and it grew until it had a wingspan of over 5 feet. But yet, it lived quite contentedly in the same pen with the chickens, and the turkeys, and the guinea fowl. Well, one day there was this naturalist wandering through the countryside, and a naturalist, as you might know, is a person who likes nature to be natural, to be the way it is. He and she don't like it when you try to change nature and try to, do man-made things to it. And he came across that farm and that farmer, and they were exchanging pleasantries. But of course, as they were talking, out of the corner of his eye, he saw something very, very strange. So eventually he said, my friend, I can't help noticing that you have an eagle in the same pen with your chickens and your turkeys and in your guinea fowl. How can that be? The farmer was puzzled for a moment, and finally said, oh, are you talking about that bird? Yes. Oh, well now, that bird used to be an eagle, but it's a chicken now. I raised it and tamed it and trained it. It used to be an eagle, but it's a chicken now. The naturalist said, oh please, my friend, I promise you that bird is an eagle, and if you'll only give me a chance, I can prove it. All right, have it your way. So the naturalist entered the pen, placed that eagle on his arm, and he took that eagle out of the pen, walked across the farmyard, and placed that eagle on a fence post. And then he said to that eagle, soar high into the sky, for thou art an eagle. The eagle looked around and then hopped back inside that pen. And the farmer said, see, I told you. That bird used to be an eagle, but it's a chicken now. I raised it and tamed it and trained it. It used to be an eagle, but it's a chicken now. The naturalist said, oh please, my friend, I promise you that bird really, really is an eagle. Give me another chance, please. I know I can prove it to you this time. All right. So the naturalist entered the pen, placed the eagle on his arm, and this time he climbed to the top of that farmer's house and placed it on top of the apex of the roof. And then he said to that eagle, soar high into the sky, for thou art an eagle. The eagle looked around and saw the farmer placing a big pan of corn inside that pen. And oh, that eagle could eat corn with the best of them. And so he hopped back down into the pen. Can you say it with me this time? The farmer said, see, I told you that bird used to be an eagle, but it's a chicken now. I raised it and tamed it and trained it. It used to be an eagle, but it's a chicken now. The naturalist said, oh please, my friend, I promise you that bird really is an eagle. If you'll just give me one last chance, I know I can prove it to you this time. All right, but this is your last chance. Thank you. The naturalist left that day. He came back early the next morning before dawn. He got that eagle, placed it on the barn, and this time he walked far away from that farmer's house, from that farmer's pen. He walked far, far away from all the other houses and all the other pens. He walked until he came to this huge clearing with a clump of rocks. He placed that eagle down on top of one of those rocks, and then he said to that eagle, "Soar high into the sky, for thou art an eagle." The eagle looked around and began to tremble and to shake. It had never been out in the open like this. It began to feel all these strange, new feelings. But the eagle didn't know what it was supposed to do with those feelings. So it simply sat there. Just then, the sun was beginning to rise, and that naturalist gently took the head of that eagle and raised it until it was gazing into that rising sun. And again he said, "Soar high into the sky, for thou art an eagle." The eagle again started trembling and shaking, but then it found itself doing something it has never done before. That eagle stretched forth his wings, and he began to fly. And he flew higher and higher and higher into the skies until that naturalist looked to be just a speck below him. Now, my friends, there are those who may try to tell you that you are a chicken. But I say to each and every one of you that you are an eagle. You must use all of your talents, all of your skills, all of your abilities, and soar high into the sky, for thou art an eagle. Thank you so much.